Shedinja, the afterthought of Ninkada's evolution, seems like it is the runt of the litter. With one hit point, even things like Wild Rattata seem to have the edge over this weakling. Despite this, the sheer numbers of wild Shedinja seems to indicate that this is a species of Pokemon that is defying all odds. Shedinja owes its evolutionary success to its ability, Wonder Guard. Wonder Guard prevents the angelic Pokemon from being attacked in the wild, unless it is the recipient of a super effective move. This allows Shedinja to roam freely around grasslands and wastelands, where there are many normal-type Pokemon that cannot even lay a scratch on it. It is easy to conclude that Shedinja would be highly endangered, or even extinct, if not for its ability. There's only reason anyone would ever use Shedinja, and that reason is its radical little halo. I mean, look at it, just hovering over its head. Looking all angelic. What? Oh, sorry, folks, my editors are telling me that's not the reason why people use Shedinja. According to this paper I'm being handed, it's used because of its ability, Wonder Guard. It says here Wonder Guard makes it so that only super effective moves will damage Shedinja. That's way overpowered. Seriously, Game Freak, why would you make such an ability? Way to kill competitive Pokemon. Regardless, I'm sure we've rightfully banned it from any real competition. This is embarrassing. I'm being told I've got this wrong yet again. It appears that even with this overpowered sounding ability, Shedinja has been a member of our never-used tier for the past 2 generations. That is interesting, considering this is a Pokemon who essentially has 12 immunities. It should have free switch-ins galore. Oh, I see. Shedinja has a max HP of 1. Yes, that's not a typo. Shedinja can have no more than a single point of health. Plus, it looks like Wonder Guard doesn't save this bug-type Pokemon from entry hazards, like Stealth Rock, and passive damage from weather like Sandstorm. Shedinja is certainly a rarity in the Pokemon world, coming into existence through strange circumstances, having literally 1 horsepower, and owning a one-of-a-kind ability in Wonder Guard. Wonder Guard nullifies the damage of any type not super effective against it, and with the typing of Bug, Ghost, a mere 5 types can damage Shedinja. Sadly, they're pretty common types. Rock and Fire types come to mind. Shedinja certainly has problems, being immobile, hollow, and probably addicted to meth. Jokes aside, an immobile, empty shell isn't necessarily the most joyous Pokemon. You would think with wings, he would be mobile, but joke's on him, those aren't wings. That's his back torn out to let the real Pokemon, Ninjask, free. So having the ability to not be hurt by a majority of attacks in the game is probably its only positive in life. Oh, don't forget, status still kills him. In battle, Shedinja's ability should, wait. Stop. Why are you using Shedinja? This is not Hackman's. Shedinja is blessed with the greatest ability in the world of Pokemon. Any other Pokemon could only dream of having the Wonder Guard ability. This is because Wonder Guard gives Shedinja an immunity to every single move that can't hit it super effectively. Scientists are still not entirely sure how Shedinja does this. Attacks just seem to bounce off Shedinja's body unless they're super effective. Entry hazards, or damage from weather effects like hail and sand. Wonder Guard would be a godsend to any Pokemon, especially Sableye and Spiritomb, who carry no weaknesses, because it would give them a huge defensive buff, but unfortunately for Shedinja, due to it being just a lifeless carcass of a Ninjask, any super effective hit or residual damage from entry hazards and weather effects will knock it out immediately. So to sum this up, Wonder Guard is a very good ability, but on Shedinja all it does is save it from being the most hilariously weak Pokemon ever to exist. Shedinja is also rumored to have another special ability, stating that any human that looks into the crevice on its back will lose their soul. However, this myth has never been proven, and I believe that the hole in Shedinja's back is only there because Ninkada had to break out of its old skin when turning into Ninjask.